It's time for business news with Richard Southern, and we begin with a big product announcement from Apple, Richard.
Oh, the new iPhone. Are you excited, Erica?
I'm kind of excited. I'm interested to see what's new about this one because I'm in the market for a new phone.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. So, well, let me tell you then what Apple showed off today. Usually they do their big iPhone event in September, and the phones have all these new features, right, Erica? And people are like, oh, I want the new iPhone because it's got a new this or a new that. This time around, didn't really see a lot of new features. The iPhone 13, this is it. It comes in new colors. That was the first thing they talked about. Pink, blue, something called Midnight Starlight. It's got a faster processor. Probably the most notable change is the storage. The top model has 1,000 gigabytes. That's a terabyte of storage. Apple also promising better cameras here, including an improved ultra-wide lens and better nighttime picture taking, but that's it. Really not a lot of new features. The phone start at 1,400 Canadian, go up to 1,549 Canadian. Apple also showing off a new iPad today. Erica, the iPad mini has 5G connectivity for the first time and a better front-facing camera because everyone's doing still, the work from home and what have you. So a lot of the analysts were saying, boy, I don't know if this is going to be enough for people to spend $1,500 to upgrade. Apple stock as a result down 1% today.
When they're talking about colors as the first thing, then that probably means that there's not much new in terms of the software.
It's got a new color.
Yeah.
Is that enough to pay $1,500 for? I don't know.
Maybe not. Okay, everything seems to cost more these days, and that includes the price of being a Toronto sports fan.
Yeah, well, you know this. If you've ever gone to a Leaf game or a Jay game or whatever, right? Not cheap, Erica.
Yeah.
Especially when you have a few beers like I do, then it's definitely not cheap. New report out today, though, detailing exactly what they say it costs. For the Maple Leafs, they say going to a game costs about $155 per person, which is up 3.1% over the past 10 years. For the Blue Jays, much cheaper, about $46, they say. That's up 24%, though, over the past 10 years. Toronto Raptors, they won a championship, so things get a bit more expensive, about $82, about $107 rather, to go to the Raptor game, and that is up quite substantially, apparently, over the past 10 years. Overall, Erica, the report found the most expensive team to go and see was the New York Knicks, which will set you back more than $200 a game down in New York City.
All right, and finally, yesterday we talked about Amazon going on a hiring blitz here in Canada, but at the same time, a potentially precedent-setting story is unfolding in Alberta, Richard.
You got to wonder if the two are connected. It turns out today there's a unionization drive going on at an Amazon warehouse out in Alberta. The Teamsters say this is the first step in an organization campaign designed, they say, to bring Amazon to the bargaining table. The union says it's been in contact with workers employed at Amazon facilities around Vancouver, Calgary, Edmonton, and right here in Toronto. Amazon, though, has a history of snuffing out union efforts before they could spread. There was a big drive in Alabama this past spring, but it ended up failing.